Good day everyone. Let's try to solve this question. And the question is x is equal to square root of x minus 1 over x plus square root 1 minus 1 over x. So let's start. Now in the first step we take a square on both sides. So this will become a x square and the right hand side is square root of x minus 1 over x plus square root of 1 minus 1 over x whole square. Now in the right hand side we apply a formula. So we recall a formula. As we know, a plus b whole square it's equal to a square plus b square plus 2 times product of ab. So in our right hand side this is equal to a and this term it's equal to b. So this will become a x square it's equal to a square and the a is x minus 1 over x square root square plus the b is square root of 1 minus 1 over x and this is the b square plus 2 times of a x minus 1 over x and the b is square root of 1 minus 1 over x. This is a b. So this square and square root will cancel. We just get a x minus 1 over x. And in the second term this square and square root will cancel. We just get a 1 minus 1 over x. This term we apply a exponent rule. As we know, square root of a multiply square root of b. If the index is same, then we can write this is equal to square root of a and b. So apply this identity on this term. So this will become a plus 2 square root of x minus 1 over x multiply 1 minus 1 over x. Now look at this. This is a x plus 1 and minus 1 by x. Minus 1 by x is equal to minus 2 over x plus 2 times of square root of multiply this value x by 1, then we get a x multiply x by 1 over x, we get a minus 1, and in the next step multiply minus 1 by x by 1, we get a minus 1 by x, and multiply minus 1 by x by minus 1 by x, we get a plus 1 over x square equal to x square. Now in the next step we copy the left hand side and this value x plus 1 minus 2 over x plus, and look at this, we want to write a same denominator. For this we can write this x as a x multiply x square and divide by x square minus this is a 1, so we can write this as a x square over x square, and this is a minus 1 over x, we can write this as a x over x square, and this is a 1 over x square. Notice that all the denominator same. Here is a 2. Now in the next step, this is the x square and the right hand side is x plus 1 minus 2 over x plus 2, and we can write this value as a 1 over x square because it involved in all the term. So the remaining value will be, this will become a x cube minus this will become a x square minus, and this will become a x, and the last one value is plus 1. Now in the next step we can write square root of 1 over x, it's equal to x, so we copy the remaining values and this will become a plus 2 over x, and this is a x cube is x square minus x plus 1. Now in the next step we multiply this all term by x, so this will become a x cube and multiply x by x, we get a x square, multiply x by 1, we get a x, and multiply x by minus 2 over x, then we get a minus 2, and then this will become a plus 2 into this is a x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. Now in the next step we write a minus 2 as a minus 1, minus 1, which is also equal to minus 2. So this will become a x square plus x minus, this will become a minus 1 and minus 1, which is also equal to minus 2 plus 2 time of x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. Now in the next step, we subtract a x square and minus x, and after that we add a 1 on both sides. Then we get a x cube minus x square minus x plus 1, it's equal to minus 1 plus 2 time of square root of x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. Now notice that x cube minus x square minus x plus 1 involved in this side. It is also involved in this side. So we substitute this is equal to t. Now in the next step, we let that square root of x cube minus x square minus x plus 1 is equal to t. This implies t square it's equal to x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. Now we substitute this value in above equation, then this will become a t square it's equal to minus 1 plus 2, and this is equal to t. Now in the next step, if we add a 1 on both sides, this will become a t square plus 1 is equal to 2t. And in the next step, if we subtract a 2t on both sides, then we will get a t square plus 1 minus 2t is equal to 0. Now this is equal to t minus 1 whole square, it's equal to 0. Next step, if we take a square root on both sides, so this square and square root will cancel. We just get a t minus 1 is equal to 0 if we add a t on both sides. So this implies t is equal to 1. This is the value of t, and in our question we let that t is equal to this. So this will become a 1 it's equal to square root of x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. So to remove a square root, we take a square on both sides of this equation. So the one square is 1 and square root will cancel. We just get a x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. And in the next step, if we subtract a 1 on both sides, then we get a x cube minus x square minus x, it's equal to 0. Now x involved in all the terms, so we factor out. This will become a x and this will become a minus x, and this will become a minus 1, it's equal to 0. So this implies one of them must be equal to 0. So x is equals to 0, or x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. So the one value of x is 0, and this is a very famous quadratic equation, and the result of this equation is a golden ratio, and x is equal to plus 1 plus minus square root of 5 over 2. Now we verify over all these three answers. First of all, we check x is equal to 0, verify our question or not. So if we substitute x equal to 0 in our question, this is our question, this will become a 1 over 0, and 1 over 0 is undefined form. So x is equal to 0 not satisfy our question. So now check for x is equals to plus 1 minus square root 5 over 2, and the square root 5 is obviously a number which is greater than 1. So 1 minus a number which is greater than 1 is negative. So we divide this negative number by 2. So this whole expression will give us a negative number. So if we substitute this negative number, then in left hand side, so left hand side is a negative number. Now look at the right hand side. If we substitute this number, then the first term is positive and the second term will also positive. Positive plus positive is a positive number, so negative number is not equal to positive number. So x is equal to 1 minus square root 5 over 2 is not a solution. So the answer of this question is x is equal to 1 plus square root 5 over 2, and we have done. Thank you.